Hi friends, how is everyone? I hope you're having a good day. Today I am going to show you how to make something fun. It is a little messy, so just a little heads up, but we're going to try to keep it as clean as possible so that the cleaning process at the end is very small. But we're going to have lots of fun. So we're going to be making oobleck. And the fun thing about oobleck is that it can sometimes be a solid and it can sometimes be a liquid. So it depends how much pressure you're putting into it. So let's get started. First thing you're gonna need is a mixing bowl. I have this one right here. You're going to need just 2 ingredients, 3 if you wanna add color. Cornstarch, and I put some tap water into this water bottle to bring to my workspace. You're gonna need a measuring cup, or measuring cups actually, and some food coloring, and a mixing spoon. So let's get started. I'm actually going to do 1 cup of cornstarch. So I'm just going to dump this in here and make sure it's 1 cup. Tip, tip, tip. That seems about 1 cup. Let's do a little more. All right, that's 1 cup. All right, there we go. Water. We're going to need, let me get my right measuring cup. Actually, we're just use the same one. Now we're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of water. So I am going to close that and fill this up Fill this up to 3/4, which is right about there. Oh wait, I'm gonna be adding food coloring. If you don't have food coloring, you can just skip this step. I'm going to add green. Yeah, green. You just need about 4 drops. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's okay. All right, close it up. And I'm just gonna take my spoon and mix this really quick before I add it to the cornstarch. Mix, 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 mix. All right, and now we are ready to pour this into our cornstarch. All right, let me show you what this looks like really quick before I start mixing. Here it is. I wonder if I can put this up higher. I'm gonna put this here so you can see what I'm doing. And just start mixing. At this point, you can use your hands or a spoon, but just beware that food coloring does stay in your hands. So I'm gonna start off with the spoon first, just a little bit to get everything going, and then I'll switch over to my hands. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my hands now. And here we go. I'm gonna hold it here so you can see what I'm doing. So if you feel this, it actually has a really interesting consistency. It's kind of like gooey, but hard at the same time. Very, very weird. All right, let's keep going. You want to be a little rough with it because it becomes really hard. All right, let me just keep mixing. Let me put this down. Alright, so as you guys saw, it was too watery. And this tends to happen with recipes like this. For example, Play-Doh recipes, slime recipes, Oobleck recipes. You kind of just have to like feel it and add a little more of water or add a little more of dry ingredients to get the right consistency. So I had to add a little more of cornstarch, and it's beginning to get a little more like stiffer, harder. Let's just keep mixing and see what happens. But this is the fun part about this. It's a science experiment, and you just have to pay attention to the consistency. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna add a tiny bit more. It is getting thicker, so I can see that happening. And you want to get a large container for this to keep it as clean as possible. So I'm gonna add a little more. And when I'm adding more cornstarch, I'm making sure I'm only adding a little bit at a time. You know what I just noticed? This feels warm. All right, let's keep going. I want to show you what it looks like, because it's starting to get harder. You see that? All right, here we go. This is doing something. There we go. All right, so at this point you can just keep mixing and mixing and mixing, and let's see what happens. That's so cool. If you squeeze it, it feels hard, but then it becomes liquid. Whoa! Yeah, I need to keep mixing this inside. All right, friends. So I think mine is the right consistency right now. Kind of feels jiggly, but it kind of still feels liquidy, and that's the point of Oobleck. All right, friends. So I hope you guys have fun making this. I hope to see some pictures. And you can just play with this for hours and hours and hours. This is so cool. And I wish you can see what it looks like when I'm taking it out of here. It's like hard. And then it becomes liquid. Alright, so I just wanted to bring you closer so you can see what I'm talking about. When you touch it, it's hard. See how that's hard? And then when I pick it up, it immediately turns into liquid. Alright, friends. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another video. Take care.